200 acres scorched by a wildfire in Santa Rosa County. The fire ignited last night, and as WKRG News 5's Alexa Daly reports, firefighters have been working since then to make sure it doesn't reach any homes.
Crews from the Florida Forest Service have been working since Wednesday evening to contain a 215-acre wildfire in the Avalon Beach neighborhood just south of I-10.
Our guys worked really hard throughout the night to keep this fire literally at bay. The water behind us was our south line, and we just did the best we could in a very unforgiving terrain.
Florida Forest Service says the fire is about 60% contained, but those numbers are expected to change with better mapping and reduced fire activity.
Yesterday, we saw relative humidities in the mid to low 20% range, which really dries out some of the fine fuels like these grasses and the pine needles behind us. So that allows for a more rapid spread of wildfire. And as that humidity goes up, the fuels are less receptive to the fire. So the fire intensity goes down, the rate of spread goes down, and our guys are able to get more aggressive and attack the fire more directly.
While the Florida Forest Service said the fire does not pose a threat to nearby homes, the blaze still alarmed those living in the area.
There was a lot of fire. The wind was really, was rapidly, enticing the fire, to grow and grow. But it took a little time, but they got it all under control, so we were all happy.
The Florida Forest Service says this is the largest wildfire they've seen in the area this year, and they are encouraging residents to stay alert and refrain from outdoor burning at this time.
This time of year is the peak of Florida's 12-month wildfire season. We can absolutely get a wildfire January through December, but March, April, and May is when we see the biggest upticks.
Crews say they'll remain on scene until they're confident the fire is not going anywhere. In Santa Rosa County, Alexa Daly, WKRG News 5.